Well, Happy New Year, Cranky Gun Review followers. It is the 3rd of January, and today's a holiday for my work, so I figured what better time to come out here and try out some of my newly acquired firearms so I can see not only how they function, but also if they're really good or if they're really crap. So today's video is going to start out with my Colt Mark IV Series 80 Government 380, and if you recall from my last video, I traded this one, or I should say I got this one when I traded in my Ruger EC9S and my Sig Sauer P238. This was basically to replace the P238 because, well, I like that gun. I wasn't that accurate at shooting it, and I don't know, I just didn't shoot it that often. I didn't really like it that much. Like, I like the idea of the gun more than I actually like the gun. So figured I'd get something that's more 1911-ish than even the P238. So what I'm shooting here today, I have some Fiocchi 95 grain round ball ammo. I have some Golden Sabre hollow points, which this stuff is really old. I mean, the box was ancient. I've been carrying this for probably 2 years now. So this ammo has been cycled in and out of my magazine a whole bunch of times. I have some Hornady Critical Defense hollow point with the little ballistic tip in it. This stuff, again, I've been carrying this in one of my guns for a couple of years, cycling it in and out. So I'm going to shoot it and see how, if it's still reliable after carrying it all that time. Then I have some, I think this is some more Fiocchi. And then I also have some just Winchester white box flat nose. So I have a target set up at 25 feet. And I'm just going to take some shots at it. It's a steel target. All right, so safety glasses on, and this is a range. I'm using standard capacity magazines, so let's see how we go here. Starting off with the Winchester white box flat nose 95 grain 380s, and I'm wearing real gloves today. This is a tiny trigger guard, so I may have to take these off. I may have to resort back to my Kyle Rittenhouse gloves, the white, the blue ones, the latex. Even though everybody gives me a ton of crap for wearing those, I don't really care because my hands stay warm when I wear them. But let's see how I can do at 25 feet. Yeah, 25 feet. Missed that one. And I had a malfunction. May not like these flat nose rounds. Not every gun does. I'm switching over now to the Fiocchi ammo, and this stuff did not function very well. I did read that these guns can be pretty ammo sensitive, so this is part of testing. What was basically happening here was as the round tried to load into the chamber, it would get stuck about 3/4 of the way in, and I would have to pull the slide back just about 1/4 of an inch and let it go, and then it would fully chamber and fire. This happened pretty consistently with the Fiocchi ammo. Switching over now to the Hornady Critical Defense with the ballistic tip. This stuff frankly surprised me because a lot of guns that have a 1911 style feed ramp don't always feed this stuff well. But I had great results with this stuff, maybe because it's a little bit hotter ammo, but this is definitely something I would consider carrying in this gun. Switching over now to the Golden Sabre ammo, and this again was another surprise. Not only was this ammo very old and had been fed in and out of my magazines for probably 2 or 3 years without shooting it, it was 100% reliable, cycled the action fine, and was very accurate. Again, I would not hesitate carrying this stuff if I could find more of it. Switching back over to some more Fiocchi. Let's see if it functions this time now that the gun is warmed up. This time when it jammed, it did not eject the shell all the way out, and I was starting to think that maybe this Fiocchi has a lower velocity and that's why I was having the issues. That's possible, and I will have to try some more ammo next time I go out to the range. Well, for some reason, it doesn't seem to like this Fiocchi ammo, which stinks because it's mostly what I brought today. So, the Hornady Critical Defense shot flawlessly, the Golden Sabre shot flawlessly. The flat-nose Winchester white box didn't seem to like that stuff too much. I think this gun favors hot ammo. It also could be because it's really cold outside, although when I cleaned and lubed that gun, I only used CLP, the break-free CLP, and that stuff's really thin. So it should not get gummy. It's, you know, mil-spec rated, so it's meant to use in cold environments and hot environments. But like anything else, this is exactly why you need to go to the range and shoot your firearms, because you need to find out what ammo they work with and what ammo they don't work with. So if you buy a gun and you load it up with self-defense ammo and never shoot it, there could be a chance when you go out and you have to use that to defend yourself, that gun may not work. So that's why it may seem like I waste a lot of ammo out here on the range, but I need to know what my guns do and don't function with. And right now, this Fiocchi stuff doesn't seem to work too well, but I'm going to shoot through the rest of the box, and maybe it's just, maybe it's a magazine. I know one of these magazines has a lot of like lithium grease jammed down in it, and you really can't take these apart. They're not really made where the base plate can slide off or anything. It's just like a 1911 magazine. So there's a possibility that, whoops, I may have to spray it out with some brake cleaner or something, but... Alright, so... You see my target out there? That's at 30 feet, so 10 yards actually is what I'm shooting at. Again, I'm shooting this Fiocchi ammo. And let's see if this guy will function. See, this is the problem. It's not actually loading all the way into the chamber, so I don't know if it's an issue with the magazine or if it's an issue with the ammo. So let's try here. Again, all I really had to do to get the gun to function with this ammo was pull the slide back about 1/4 to 1/2 inch and let it go. If I pulled it back too far, it would extract the round and then give me a double feed. Needless to say, at this point I was getting pretty frustrated, so I just blew through a few rounds. Then I had another issue where the magazine did not hold the slide back, so I thought I had another round, and it went click instead. That certainly was not the best performance, but in all this testing, what I did find, this particular Colt Mark IV Series 80 Government 380 does not like Fiocchi ammunition. Even though that's supposed to be some high quality ammunition. I mean, this did shoot fine in the P238 and in my Bodyguard 380, but sometimes with older guns or Just different guns don't like certain ammo. So again, this is why we do range testing. I know I cannot shoot Fiocchi in this. The flat nose Winchester white box didn't work as well as I had hoped either, which stinks because I have more of that ammo than anything else. But the ammo testing will continue with this. At least I know it'll fire a nice hollow point out of this without any issue. Both hollow points I tried worked fine. So that's going to do it for the Colt Mark IV Government 380 today on Cranky Gun Reviews. Thanks for watching. Make sure you support your two-way rights. Get out to the range and shoot. God bless America. Make sure you support your two-way rights. Have a great day and Happy New Year.